You can stop nighttime urination if you drink water like this, all seniors must know. Hey there. If you're over 60 and find yourself waking up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., or even multiple times a night to use the bathroom, you're definitely not alone. I know how frustrating this can be. You're tired, you just want to sleep through the night, but your body seems to have other plans. Now, you might think this is just part of getting older, but here's the thing. It might not be about how much water you're drinking. It may be related to when you're drinking it. Today, I'm going to share some simple timing secrets that could help you sleep better without cutting back on your hydration. Before we dive in, I want to be clear. This is educational content only, not medical advice. Always talk to your doctor about any health concerns. If you're ready to learn something that might just change your nights, let's get started. The science behind nighttime urination. So let's talk about what's actually happening inside your body when you keep waking up at night. First off, this isn't just in your head. There are real physical changes happening as we get older. One of the biggest culprits is a hormone called vasopressin. Think of it as your body's slow down the pee production hormone. When we're younger, our bodies make plenty of this hormone at night, which tells our kidneys to chill out and make less urine while we sleep. But as we age, especially after 60, our bodies start making less of this hormone, so your kidneys keep working at full speed, even when you're trying to sleep. Then there's your bladder itself. When you were younger, your bladder could hold about 16 ounces before you felt the urge to go. But as we age, it becomes more sensitive. Now it might start sending "gotta go" signals when it's only holding 5 or 6 ounces. That's barely half a cup. Your kidneys also change how they work. They become less efficient at filtering and balancing fluids throughout the day. This means that even if you drink the same amount of water you always have, your body processes it differently now. Here's something that might surprise you. Research shows that about 65% of people over 60 wake up at least once a night to urinate. And here's the kicker. Many of them don't actually have full bladders when they wake up. Now, there are some myths floating around that I want to clear up. Some people think, if I just drink less water, I won't have to get up at night. But that actually backfires. When you don't drink enough during the day, your body holds on to water differently and can actually make nighttime urination worse. Another myth is that this is purely a prostate issue for men. While prostate health matters, women deal with this too, and there are many other factors at play. The problem with most conventional advice is that it focuses on how much water you drink, not when you drink it. Doctors often say, stay hydrated or cut back on fluids, but they don't always explain the timing piece, which can make all the difference. Understanding this science is the first step to getting better sleep. Your body isn't broken, it's just working differently than it used to. The timing mistake most people make. Here's where most people go wrong, and honestly, I used to do this too. We tend to get busy during the day and forget to drink enough water. Then around 6 or 7 p.m., we suddenly realize we're thirsty and start chugging water to catch up. Sound familiar? You're rushing around all day, maybe having just coffee in the morning. Then suddenly, after dinner, you're drinking 2 or 3 glasses of water because you know you need to stay hydrated. But here's the problem. Your kidneys are already starting to slow down for the night, and now you're giving them a huge workload right before bed. Another huge mistake is the just-in-case bathroom trip. You know what I'm talking about. You're getting ready for bed, and even though you don't really feel the urge, you go to the bathroom anyway. You tell yourself it's smart planning. But when you force your bladder to empty when it's not actually full, you're training it to send signals too early. Over time, your bladder starts thinking it's full when it's really only a quarter full. Then there are all those hidden fluids we don't even count. Your evening tea, that bowl of soup with dinner, even that glass of milk before bed, they all add up. We focus so much on plain water that we forget these other drinks are still liquids that your body has to process. Let me tell you about Sarah, a 58-year-old teacher from Ohio. She was waking up 3 times every night and felt exhausted during the day. She thought she was doing everything right. She was drinking plenty of water and even doing those just-in-case bathroom trips. But when we looked at her routine, She was drinking most of her water between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. while watching TV. She'd also have herbal tea right before bed to help her relax. Sarah made one simple change. She started drinking most of her water before 4 p.m. and limited herself to just small sips in the evening. She also stopped the pre-bedtime bathroom trips unless she actually felt the urge. The difference was amazing. She went from waking up 3 times a night to maybe once, and some nights she slept straight through. The key here is that timing matters more than the total amount you drink. Your body processes fluids differently at different times of day, and working with that natural rhythm instead of against it can make all the difference. The optimal hydration schedule. Okay, so now let me show you the simple schedule that can help fix this problem. The basic rule is this. Drink most of your water between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. After 4 p.m., you start cutting back gradually. Here is how your day should look. When you wake up, drink a full glass of water right away. Your body has been without water for 6 to 8 hours, so it needs that morning boost. Then with breakfast, have another glass. By 10 a.m., drink another one. This front loads your hydration when your kidneys are working at their best. Around lunchtime, have another glass with your meal. Your kidneys are still active and can handle this easily. Between lunch and 2 p.m., drink one more glass. By 4 p.m., you should have had about 5 to 6 glasses of water. That sounds like a lot, but spread out over 10 hours, it is just 1 glass every hour and a half. Here is where it gets important. After 4 p.m., you start tapering down. Between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., you can have small sips when you feel thirsty, but no full glasses. Think of it as sipping, not drinking. After 6 p.m., you want to limit yourself to just what you need for medications or if you are really thirsty. Now, what about medications? Many people over 50 take evening pills for blood pressure or other conditions. You still need to take them, but use just enough water to swallow them comfortably. Usually that is just a few small sips, not a whole glass. If you take medication that makes you thirsty, try taking tiny sips every few minutes instead of drinking a lot at once. This helps your body process the water more slowly. What about those evening cravings for tea or warm drinks? If you really want something warm, try having it at 5 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. You still get that comfort, but your body has time to process it before bed. Some people worry they will get dehydrated with this schedule. But remember, you are not drinking less water overall. You are just drinking it earlier in the day when your body can use it better. Your kidneys work more efficiently during the day, so this schedule actually helps you stay hydrated while sleeping better. The key is to start this gradually. Do not change everything at once. Pick one part of this schedule and try it for a few days before adding the next part. Foods and drinks that affect sleep. Let me tell you about the foods and drinks that can mess with your sleep, even when you think you are being careful with your water intake. A lot of people focus only on plain water, but forget about all the other things they eat and drink that add to their nighttime bathroom trips. First, let us talk about soups and broths. That bowl of chicken soup or vegetable broth you have with dinner might seem harmless, but it's basically flavored water. Your body does not care if it is soup or a glass of water. It all goes to your bladder. If you love soup, try having it at lunch instead of dinner. Then there are the drinks we do not think about. Your evening coffee, even if it is decaf, still contains some caffeine and acts as a diuretic. That means it makes your kidneys work harder to get rid of fluids. The same goes for tea, even herbal tea. Green tea is especially bad because it has caffeine and natural diuretics. Here is something that might surprise you. Certain fruits and vegetables can also cause problems. Watermelon, grapes, and oranges are loaded with water. Celery, cucumbers, and tomatoes also have high water content. These are healthy foods, but if you eat them after 6 p.m., they can keep you up at night. What about alcohol? I know some people have a glass of wine or beer with dinner. Alcohol is a diuretic, which means it makes you pee more. Plus, it can mess with your sleep quality even if you do not wake up to use the bathroom. Spicy and salty foods are sneaky troublemakers too. When you eat something salty or spicy at dinner, you get thirsty. You end up drinking more water to cool down your mouth or because you feel dehydrated. That extra water has to go somewhere, and it usually shows up in your bladder around 2 a.m. So what can you eat and drink in the evening? Stick to foods with lower water content. A small piece of cheese, some crackers, or a handful of nuts work well. If you want something warm to drink, try having it at 5 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. The temperature of what you drink matters too. Very cold drinks can shock your system and make your bladder more sensitive. Room temperature or slightly warm drinks are gentler on your body. The goal is not to stop eating and drinking completely in the evening. It is about making smarter choices that work with your body instead of against it. Lifestyle adjustments for better sleep. Now let me show you some simple changes you can make to your daily routine that can help reduce those nighttime bathroom trips. These are small tweaks that can make a big difference. First, let us talk about how you sleep. Most people sleep on their backs, but sleeping on your left side can actually help. When you sleep on your left side, it takes pressure off your bladder and helps your kidneys work better. Try putting a pillow between your knees to make it more comfortable. It might feel weird at first, but give it a few nights. Your bedroom setup matters too. Keep your room cool, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. When your body gets too hot, you sweat more and feel thirsty. This makes you want to drink more water, which defeats the whole purpose. During the winter season, consider turning down the heat if necessary. What you wear to bed is important too. Heavy pajamas or thick blankets can make you overheat. Try lighter cotton clothes instead. Cotton breathes better and helps keep your body temperature steady through the night. Here is something most people do not think about: your legs. During the day, fluid builds up in your legs and feet. When you lie down at night, that fluid moves back up to your kidneys and turns into urine. To help with this, try putting your feet up for 30 minutes before bed. You can prop them up on pillows while you watch TV or read. Another simple trick is to go for a short walk in the evening, but not too close to bedtime. A gentle 10-minute walk around the block can help your body process fluids better. Just do not do this right before bed because exercise can wake you up. Your pre-sleep routine needs some changes too. Stop checking your phone or watching TV at least 30 minutes before bed. The blue light from screens can mess with your sleep hormones. Instead, try reading a book or doing some light stretching. If you wake up in the middle of the night, do not automatically get up to use the bathroom. Stop for a second and ask yourself if you really need to go. Sometimes your brain wakes up out of habit, not because your bladder is full. Take a few deep breaths and see if the feeling goes away. Keep a small nightlight in your bathroom so you do not have to turn on bright lights if you do need to get up. Bright lights can wake you up completely and make it harder to fall back asleep. Implementation plan and expectations. Okay, so now you know what to do, but how do you actually start? Do not try to change everything at once. That never works and you will just get frustrated. Let me walk you through how to do this step by step. Week 1, focus only on morning hydration. When you wake up, drink a full glass of water right away. Do not worry about the rest of the day yet. Just get your body used to that morning boost. You might feel like you need to pee more in the morning, and that is normal. Your body is just getting used to processing water earlier. Week 2, add the lunch routine. Keep drinking that morning water, and now add a glass with lunch. Still do not worry about cutting back in the evening yet. You are building the habit first. Week 3, now you can start the evening cutback. Stop drinking full glasses after 4 p.m. This is usually the hardest part because it feels different. You might feel thirsty at first, but that feeling will go away as your body adjusts. Week 4, add the sleep position changes and bedroom adjustments. Try sleeping on your left side and keep your room cooler. By now, the water timing should feel more natural. What should you expect during this process? The first few days might feel weird. You might actually wake up more at first because your body is adjusting. Do not give up. This is normal and usually stops after about a week. Some people notice changes in just a few days. Others need 2 to 3 weeks to see a real difference. Everyone is different, so do not compare yourself to others. What if it does not work? First, check if you are really following the schedule. Are you drinking water after 4 p.m. without realizing it? Are you having soup or tea in the evening? Small slip-ups can make a big difference. If you have tried this for a month and you are still waking up multiple times every night, it might be time to see a doctor. Sometimes there are medical issues that need attention, like urinary tract infections or prostate problems. Also, see a doctor if you have pain when you urinate, blood in your urine, or if you suddenly start waking up way more than usual. These could be signs of something that needs medical treatment. Remember, this is not about perfection. Some nights you might still wake up once, and that is okay. The goal is to sleep better most nights, not to never wake up again. Small improvements in your sleep can make a huge difference in how you feel during the day. Be patient with yourself. Your body has been doing things one way for years, so it needs time to learn this new routine. Wrap up and call to action. All right, let me wrap this up for you. The main thing to remember is that timing matters more than how much water you drink. Get most of your water between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m., then cut back gradually in the evening. Stop drinking full glasses after 4 p.m., and be careful with soups, teas, and other hidden fluids. Try sleeping on your left side, keep your room cool, and do not rush to the bathroom every time you wake up. Give your body time to adjust. This is not an overnight fix, but most people start seeing improvements within a week or two. Remember, this is educational content only. I am not giving medical advice here. If you have serious symptoms or this does not help after a month, please talk to your doctor. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more simple health tips. Drop a comment below and let me know if you're going to try this schedule. I read every comment and love hearing from you. Next week, I'm going to talk about simple foods that can help you sleep better without any fancy supplements or expensive pills. Thanks for watching, and here is to better nights and more restful sleep. See you in the next video.